"The quickest way is up the hill and through the graveyard," said Paxton as we stood in front of the hotel looking up and down the road. There was no one around, of course, no one at all. Seaber out of season. It's a quiet, early place. No, we can't go past the cottage on the dyke because of the dog," he said, when I pointed out what I thought was a quicker way up the front and across a couple of fields. Well, he did. He had a point, actually, and so we did. We started up the hill and we put in at the little graveyard. And, well, I'm not going to deny that the thought did cross my mind that there might be some lying there who might be conscious of our business. But if that was the case, they were conscious also that one who was on their side, so to say, had us under surveillance, and we saw nothing of them, because you see, never in my life before have I felt so intensely that I was under observation. The more so when we passed through the graveyard and into a narrow path, shut in with close high hedges through which we hurried as Christian did through that valley, and so out into open fields, over more hedges, past some more fences, until finally we swerved off to the left and ended up at that mound. Now, as we approached it, Henry, and he described this to me later, but I know absolutely what he meant, he sensed what he could only call dim presences waiting for us, as well as a far more actual presence closely attending upon us. Now, of Paxton's agitation during this time, well, I can give you no adequate picture. He breathed like a hunted beast. We could neither of us bring ourselves to look at his face. I mean, how he would cope when we got to the very spot, we dared not imagine. He'd seemed so certain that it wouldn't be difficult. And in fact, nor was it. I really never have seen anything quite like the dash with which he flung himself at a certain spot in the mound and began scraping away at it, so that in a very short space of time the greater part of his body was out of sight.